Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. And one of the things that I try to do on this channel is introduce people to great bands and musicians that might not have got the recognition that they deserve. And one such band is Manchild. And they only came out with two albums in 77. They're self-titled and Feel the Puff in 1978. But of course, certain members of this band went on to do many huge things in and of their own right, and the most famous member of this band was none other than Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, who went on to have one of the most important songwriting and production careers in the 80s and 90s. But before that, he was playing guitar and singing and occasionally writing as well in this band, Manchild. Now, how would I describe this sound? They were true, gritty, soulful funk, but with all of that said, extremely well produced. You could tell that not only were these guys able to really play fine, fine musicians, but it was really well produced without being sort of soppy or saccharine, as some say. It was music you could dance to, but it was much more hardcore and much more interesting harmonically than disco. Really, really interesting band. In addition, obviously, to Babyface, Daryl Simmons was in the band. He was a sort of all-purpose percussionist, really, really good. Reggie Griffin played saxophone and also sung. Chucky Bush played the keyboards, which were such an integral part of this album. Kevin Farrell was on lead vocals. Robert Parson was on drums. Anthony Johnson, really good bass player, appeared on this album. Just a really, really good album overall. It didn't do as good as it ought to, and Feel the Puff was sort of in that same category. Again, the reason why certain albums become a success and others don't is often because of what record labels are behind it. Is it a major label? Is it a minor label? Are they putting a lot of money behind it? Are they not? But success in the music industry, sometimes it does equal quality, but other times it doesn't. And the places where it doesn't is when not enough people are able to hear the album because people can only like what they're able to hear. And these two albums by Manchild, Power and Love and Feel the Puff, they weren't promoted as much as they needed to be. And by the way, I think I'm recording this at an ungodly hour, so I think I mistakenly called the first album subtitle. No, it's called Power and Love, but you can see it there on the screen behind you. Luckily for you people out there in computer land, I do believe that both of these albums are now available on your favorite streaming services. So I'm just going to check that live for you to double check and see. Yes, both Power and Love and Manchild 77 and 78 are on there. So check them out. I think if you like funk, if you like soul, even if you like dance music, you are going to love these albums. They're just too good. Diamonds in the rough. Like, subscribe. We will see you next time. Take care.